me won sem ka papa. Na menche bebre. Me touch on only 2 stories out of the door na waye no. Na me twa so ntem ne dia ba fie. Ya wankasa betimi abo me time no. Wo de man be 10 minutes pe. Man be 10 minutes pe. Bowie 5 ma Bowie 5 ne ekoye baby. The edi kan Lionel Messi abon the last home game. Argentina kronim. Wash Argentina jersey. Ashe the number 10 jersey. Edi ama Argentina enei fancy. Omukobusa ne di nkomo so onye sure krampo say the next World Cup no. Obetima kwakosi aka because nim fi ne kwa animu. Oka the next World Cup. I don't think Lionel Messi is talking about 2026 World Cup. There be. Because me sure say ohe project at David Beckham. Any Inter Miami for ne ye. Any kwa moko fa so la ekofa Lionel Messi di be pie mu. E wo mu league nim. Any the impact of Lionel Messi, especially when they played the Club World Cup USA. Fancy no be up so Inter Miami game. It was because of Lionel Messi. Eti ohwe na akoso ni nyina na he can't afford to miss the 2026 World Cup ebekoso United States of America. Fancy enya afi ni ebe kire se whether say Messi is great and also onye great. Enya afi ni ebe kire se Messi is good and also onye good. Fancy to play 20 years since 2005 for the national team. Yan calculated the number of World Cups I have from 2005. Fancy we stay with the team about 2006. Wabo 2010. Wabo 2014. Wabo 2018. 2022 World Cup. Alan now Messi. A team beji in also.
Yes.
He has fought a good fight, not only because of the talent, but the level of consistency and love he has shown for the national team. This is a player dream maybe coach national team the ball.
Ojaye, yes.
Ojaye kura.
Ojaye kotena fima almost anko pacho.
Fancy. Lionel Messi has not only written his name in the books as the greatest player of all time, but I think Jesse Bakwa will share some bopa. And they we are say. And a player say bomb mudinya Italian yoma bebre no. Lionel Messi define it. What is wearing the Argentina jersey? Fancy. If we are someone say a national team players on mobile boy and they ye mudin go on man I say your mudin two on ma. Ye do be to two mono. World Pele. Any Maradona. Adebia Maradona ekoye no 1986 World Cup. Adebia Maradona koye no World Cup so boy nyina. Adebia World Pele. Ekoye during the days at the World Cup, being the youngest player to play in the World Cup. I was also de Brazil eje to aso nya ba ko mienu. Fancy. Aben na hobi di ato. Iti ye din komo bia about the greatest ever players aye hu omo wiase a. Ye bo Maradona dia. How many of them associate Maradona? Minim say Napoli odi juma pa. Obo Barcelona. But a lot of people talk about Maradona because of Argentina. When we talk about World Pele, and then Obi ankasa about Santos. Meboa. Obi di World Pele won koma. It is all about Brazil. 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 But the man now Messi muda musronko. When the day comes and Cristiano Ronaldo so hanging the boot to say we will say the same thing. I say these are two players who have defined an era. We are not going to only identify them by one thing, but our national team and the club side. Fancy, I think sir, if anybody deserves say the number 10 jersey no for Argentina, was sending the monam year, Lionel Messi. We're defining it within the club, we're defining it within the national team. And nobody can ever say anywhere that the greatest ever player to have won Argentina number 10 jersey and Lionel Messi. Even Kenny Diego Armando Maradona tiasekra kobeka se Messi ni enfama no. Otiasia obeka se Messi and the greatest player our be share the number 10 jersey. E dey pa no for Argentina jersey ni nyibi. First ni e bono sobo. Oh Messi dey waje Champions League. Oh Messi dey waje way, but Messi want me for Argentina anya hwe. But let's not forget say Messi dey omabeje the Copa America. Look at the number of times they've won the Copa America. Messi dey omabeje World Cup. World Cup no the last time Argentina GB na yemfie say. Wabeje in 2022 as the captain. He has fulfilled anything that Jesse brought him into this world for. Fancy, men kasa bebre wala no Messi. This is enye na mebobo Messi abaso. But I think say efe na akono se obe realize say Lionel Messi tiwi ene ni dwumadi a wadi dia ma Argentine national team no wa betro ni din wa tro ni ye na wo kono so no wadi ni na to baabi a fancy edin se inchirima eba omure be fi obi a ne fellow Lionel Messi a o share the number 10 jersey edema Argentina. Maradona will be smiling in his grave because yenya obi a wo be sina nan ye. Kudos to Lionel Messi. I come in 7 minutes. Quick. Mama share the German national team and Julian Nagelsmann. Fancy. I think Germany is struggling with identity crisis. I say there's an identity crisis with the German national team. Yes. I'm almost inequality. Oh yes, I'm being very honest with you.
As a coach, I also say quality of war chrono wa sambo omunyina de.
Also quality no mo say Shadrack betimi abo on fala na put to screen so never German national team starting.
So be just the next game or far more less quality.
Oh, that league, you see, this particular discussion in the next 6 minutes na me fancy. The entire make us some more identity crisis any lack of quality within their setup and share the leadership of Germany over the years. Franz Beckenbauer meboa Lothar Matthäus meboa Philipp Lahm Toni Kroos share the embodiment of the leadership of the German national team. See the captain more as a Fabons and I German national team captain. Fancy, you set the perfect example and you see a team that is well controlled on the pitch and disciplined. It's your captain Samabu Mudin Namano Yabefa captain Yambania, but your castle rank. Teams are these players are Mudin captain and Herbie Mudi. I need the respect how much the national team now. Ubetimaka the same thing that Mama no ya. Ubetimaka the same thing. All leadership issues need the free one ma. Fancy the toss me you know. I think sir Germany are losing idea your more identity. Germany and Kasana ya kabi to say tactical rigor. Omono yenya shemra ne say ye bo 4-4-2. Ye bo 4-2-3-1. Ye bo we ya fancy they say ubenya German team and they will sway away from that. The Italian from German machine here say bibi omu ye bia looks well rehearsed and the execution is perfect.
True.
Tini Susana ye ba nyina say German machine and discipline. But whenever I watch this particular German national team no, I don't see discipline. When I see this German team, they are too tactically flexible. And they are focusing so much on technical skills rather than a collective effort of a team or the building cohesion. They are losing a touch of who they are.
And that is
the identity crisis I mentioned. The tactical rigorosity in
okay.
Discipline in and they don't have a proper leadership within this team. I'm not talking about the coach, but the players who are on the field. And we tell Julian Nagelsmann dia also we also no ye coach ne kura say also mo pen conform we willing hwe German machine say wall oil da the winning mentality fancy the Germany ayen na enwi opassion 3 ko be faso bia o be game back into the game bia they will come but the any ho
oh see who Germany or Brazil 7-1
what you say and any ho but you should the problems na this idea we neighbor. The last product are German clubs etime produce about continue so we need to kwako ball outside. Omo de ka have it say. Omo de Florian Vertige say. Jamal Musiala no so ababi no. Jamal Musiala ya tete Germany. Ya tete Jamal Musiala wo England. It will betima ko England under 10, under 11, under 12, under 15. And sana Jamal Musiala be move diaba. You look at a young player like Pavlovic no Serbia ho ba bia twa na tete ni bi no so ye na be rem. What am I say? So Germany and Kasano true talents in the Florian Vert. And the Florian Vert no ye na pie na ono na bobo ni nyina no Florian Vert no wakakopie mu yi. England. But gone are the days where FC Bayern Munich, the core of the team, and Borussia Dortmund, the core of the team, I'm not starting with the German national team. First, you know, come 2 minutes. So some time no happen. Do the man? Some 10 minutes. Oh, that be fast. That me am 10 and so. Na katu. Akatu. Me am trying akatu.
What you
It's first. Me how a Bayern Munich and a Bayern Munich starting 11 pa Mike. Boa say ni fancy. Bayern Munich starting 11. Manuel no ya better go push me boa. One the botu. Conrad Lima. Ofri.
Lima na so nya yi ni.
Of your son, I'm a boy. 3 and wine.
Enra
Alfonso Davis, my boy. Offering.
Yes, a ball.
Offering.
And all ball. I am Maximilian. Mittelstein. On all ball. And our ball, Jonathan Rudiger. Joshua Kimmich. And Angelo Stiller.
Kimmich solid.
No ball. Serge Gnabry, Leon Goretzka,
Leon Goretzka,
and Nick Fortamada.
Wow, Germany.
Newcastle squad, Nini.
Germany and Newcastle. Also, one of Newcastle. It is first the example I'm this no. German Bayern Munich team no. 4 and 5 you open Mencano. And I told Nepra. Say I told you one of my open Mencano no one able Kim Min-jae free info. The double pivot the whole team ni Kimmich and Pavlovich. So me fitter. Them bench no about benye bia. Goretzka bi di na be kan. Eni mo no ye hwan Michael Olise, Hurricane e number 9. Jamal Musiala fitter 10. And then Luis Diaz Abe on the the other side. Fancy, this is not Bayern Munich. That give the German national team a lot of things.
There's a first club no crown no general nice no. Na place no more now year.
Yeah, and I think I want to pay cohesion because I'm film kramu bano. Mike, you can remember the 2017 man Toni Kroos can one. Shamo munyini ya ne Toni Kroos munyini ya bebo the senior national team de toaso. And no ne Spain and aso didi ho yaw. It's any there. I think Senna goes my word they will need to get back.
Okay. Well, me ba Mike or Black Stars Mike we pa na ya ba Black Stars so still Ghana da so di kan wo table no so ntie no enso eno no na Mike my memory ho no na ye nhwe ba bia ofa se bibia ye kudie
nyame ado me bia kama.
Okay yenkwen
you see the German thing a contest and an era. The contest is talent and no German national team no from 2006 until they won the World Cup in 2014. These were talents that were laden with leadership, experience, technical quality, and then overall they will give you intensity on the field of play. Sanyoma for na mabono. Osha squad way out there to there is no leader in here. They lack leadership. Leadership on the bench, leadership on the field. Leadership are no more Sherman Yoma Kosuma Germany. There was Hansi Flick assisting Joachim Löw. Löw had experience by virtue of being part of the DFB setup. Klinsmann, Usunya Dia Kakra when I say, then Onwankasa became his own man. Then from 2006, 2010, 2014, lengthy period, so consistency. Into or not na hoche suya yeti asiye benyini ye. Then the players again. 2014 when they were winning it, they had Philip Lahm. Then they had Toni Kroos. Then there was even Per Mertesacker. In their goal, they had Manuel Neuer. So almost every department, you had players with more experience, consistency, and then also leadership. Inti aside your bench no to omo no. The almost jina park ni so omo bono so omo was esu ehunu no. Esan so was a leadership na omo de boama ni omakoyie. This German setup lacks it. Again, technical quality. Philip Lahm no was saying his natural position was a fullback, or to be boy as a right fullback or a left fullback. But Obewie in the career no, or the way he had that technical ability. Most amount have tried to do comparisons with what Joshua Kimmich is doing. Let me say it emphatically: Kimmich does not come close to how technically gifted a player like Philip Lam was. Kemek ye or yen de but on maino. Even with the leadership, Kemek maino. To the tutumwa enye. Again, Lam will be surrounded by the presence of players like Bastian Schweinsteiger, Sami Khedira, Okwechiroha. There was Jerome Boateng, Pema Tasaka. The likes will also add years to it. But Omo Mujina defenders nature, it was goalkeeper Manonoya.
Prime.
Exactly. And then Okwe Nimuswa. Closer, be available for Thomas Muller to learn under. Until even when Closer was ready to leave the scene, Muller had gained enough experience by virtue of playing with Closer and also playing in the national team and excelling. On for lineup into Sibion, and the Harmony Lady Germany attack. Vortemada has not even played top flight football for 8 seasons in Po. Afeni Wepie. But who is he going to learn from among the attack? Serge Gnabry has forgotten how to play football. I'm stating this clear here. Gnabry ni free ball. Season and Gnabry form was when Bayern won the Champions League. Or Shego ano or cooking or no I saw the Nensa Fafa and and that a free sad time no injuries and I don't know if our personal issues. A man a free ball nebo. So who will Vortemada, Florian Wirtz, who would they look up to learn something? My number is free no. Echehono, Antonio Rudiger, Jonathan Tah, they are like they say almost yeah. Rudiger and Jonathan Tah, so a recipe for disaster. And we also saw the calamitous defending Germany Omofemu in conceding the goals against Slovakia. Again, middle start, he's excellent for Stuttgart, but relatively, in terms of top flight experience, a winning mentality, Stuttgart in Nibisa. So look through the squad. How many of them have won the German Bundesliga? Was it not surprising? Say Nnamdi Collins, albeit so a started season excellently for Eintracht Frankfurt. And game after first half, he did not belong there. Again, clearly showing you the difference between having excellent club form and then being a national team regular. Form or club, it does not translate into Uber national team or betmiabo. So Germany are suffering from this. Rudiger has winning mentality with Real Madrid. Bundesliga wajeba akope. Kemek, he's won the Bundesliga Champions League several times with Bayern Munich. The same applies to Leon Goretzka. But we are Mufri Mua. Why be on? Gnabry has forgotten how to play. He's a winner, but he doesn't really contribute in that manner. So Germany are suffering. It's an error. So the contest is a time I know musisu or mutimi ye niomano. Players are never wohono. They had leadership. You can go back. Oliver Bierhoff, Matthias Sammer, Obebubo Bodina. You will see said there is one thing that runs through: leadership. And sana the oti bench in the class with your my technical ability. Bierhoff here beyond Jürgen Klinsmann, Obebubo Bodina. You will see a trait. The only time I'm free mukakra was when they were establishing the foundations for the team that proved successful in 2014. And Omodi Amanfra Frokakra, Ebe Fry, Sami Khedira, Mesut Ozil. But even with them, you could actually also tell that they were proven winners. Jerome Boateng, Sami Khedira, Mesut Ozil, they were proven winners. And that their Germany won. They don't have proven winners. They don't have leaders. They don't have experience in terms of playing together for a consistent period. And even the coach has not been consistent enough. Check the number of coaches Germany has changed in the last 5 years. So the point is, era where I woman and CUT German football, and there needs to be modifications. Mechanics then it means there is a course. At the end of Kofaba, German talent now, they have a similar profile that is not suited to the modern game. Verse about Premier League name Sieka. Diana Moka. Oh, he needs to adapt. I know you're slow. I know you're better. German talents that were produced then, they suited the trend. So Ozil would move from Werder Bremen to Real Madrid. Obebo,
yeah.
Obeko Arsenal, Obebo, and your politics and in frame. Jerome Boateng the same. Schalke, Nufia, Bayern, Man City. The story is there to tell. Sami Khedira. Again, Obebo, at Stuttgart also, then to Bayern Munich. Let me say Bayern Munich, Real Madrid. So check. They were players with a certain character, but their profile suited that era. And the era your era where physicality, pace, say obi was speed, excellent acceleration, and dominating in the game nepa. Inti check it. And the ball no unya players are omo a born different. Obi say Ozil. If Ozil was playing in today's game, obebre. Anything you say Kai Havertz on Yadie.
Yes.
But he would thrive in the Bundesliga. But if you escape or he escapes the Bundesliga, now they know to a different league more, he will struggle with the demands. So check. Kai Havertz have had to bulk up. Timo Werner, excellent attacker for RB Leipzig. Germany for many atoms where the next edition of striker Ekope. We in the free Bundesliga Nima, he struggles. So the Bundesliga in itself has struggled with an identity crisis. Check the number of players who have dominated or made headlines in the league. In the last 5-10 years, are foreigners. But originally, it is a league that the Germans actually dominated in, and they raised the level. But then I'm on Frankfurt. In check Eintracht Frankfurt. Yes, and say Oma generating excellent talent at Tuntun be Germany ni ben a womb. Of all the top stars Frankfurt have produced, a muhin German for Ekitike, Mamouche, you go back, Jovic, Kolomwani. Why a German? So as it stands, Germany have failed to produce a top striker in the last 3 seasons or 3 years. You can even go back to 4 years. Jeremy,
football plan.
The league has failed to produce a top striker.
See, football plan lead after years the bar 2014. No,
I just almost you see a era.
Okay.
That era ended. They will need to start anew with a new era. And if you trace now German and a 21 team no lose to England in the final now, there is a core group be a ever. They are also coming with different profiles, but Omobabe the main stage now, they struggle to match in terms of the quality and the standard expected. It will take them some time. So Omuhui, they were smart, and then the integration, they looked at the social background of players now, and they said, the Omua, they are not typical Dutch, but they have Dutch backgrounds, and then they have foreign backgrounds. They don't be ratting first name is our Germany. But as part of devising a new football plan, they did that. And Ebema Khedira, and Ebema Mesut Ozil, and Ebema Jerome Boateng, Ilke Gundogan so be fame kakra. Sanity. Embrace society changes, and you cannot change football in terms of how it is done without giving credence to how society has also become. A football demands send your TSC, I was like Germany for no modi or mobile at the faso. And it will start. But before say best start, you are taking full scale. Near who's on fast one. On my breath said the we are. And a idea that is the truth. They don't have the talents to match the market, the current football demands. They don't have it. Amuni. It will take them some time. And you're surprised and say top 5 leagues no Bundesliga account. But me say mame a top German striker. Why are consistent in the last 4 seasons? To say they're not Thomas Muller, to say they're not closer, now Obenyebi. You won't. You struggle.
Yeah.
Oshe Dine dominating now. Foreigners and a bit dominating. And it is a problem for the league and also a problem for the entirety of German football. In Tiamia, okay. Messi Diano. How consistent was Maradona? Before Messi, one and Argentina more time top scorer. Maradona gave Argentina beautiful moments. In terms of consistency, Maradona did not start and end like a 10-year period. I don't think so. Say Maradona sees wa oye kukudam ojina so oye anwanwade eku ne ho wiewie ni oma no. I don't think he was that consistent. But he gave them a beautiful football story. Precisely 82 the ankoye, but 86-90. Those were the beautiful times Maradona adorned himself in Argentina colors. Maradona's great memories, the beautiful moments he created for Argentina. Messi apepa. The great moments Maradona Argentina no. Messi apepa. He's erased it. Wapepa. How many goals? More fun statistics ne mame. Goals in Sen Washama Argentina.
Messi.
How many? And this is a player who is not your out and out striker. He is not your typical Gabriel Batistuta type. In the show, the functionality on the pitch attached to the role of play. But role no play no. He does not play in a role that is so central that it gets him directly towards goal. He needs to invert. Messi ball on it is or the rim. So be a central onya your direct. But when or the rim, no abeye the obey. But again, his brilliance outshone in terms of the numbers produced. He started winning at a very young age, including the Olympics. Under 20, Olympic Games, senior level. That was the only piece of the puzzle now, no onion survey. But he solved it in recent times with excellent success at at continental level and then the global stage.
Yes.
Then there is a numbers to also back it. 58 assists. Goals in Washabro 100. Meboa. Exactly the point. So this guy will go down as Argentina's greatest player of all time. It is not debatable. Tinameka said, or you erase the memories of Maradona. Maradona, he will never be forgotten. He gave beautiful memories to the people of Argentina. Inti Messi didn't go so no.